Good afternoon, hello, welcome to the TriathlonDan YouTube channel. Welcome to race day. Today's a 10-mile time trial in Coventry, called a Coventry 10. I'm number 142, just been assigned on, got my number. I haven't really got a huge amount of time before the start. I've got about 40 minutes, which isn't not enough time, but it's also not a huge amount of time. Elizabeth, hello. Why aren't you racing today?
I'm here to watch.
You're here to support and shout, etc. Cool. Anyway, so yeah, hopefully this is going to get some footage today, but I just need to get in my too small skin suit and get on the bike, so let's do that. Okay, so course preview is 10 miles, it's out and back on a dual carriageway. It is ever so slightly downhill with a tailwind on the way out, so then ever so slightly uphill with a headwind on the way back. There is one little rise on the way back, obviously you go down on the way out, so worth bearing that in mind for pacing. But I'm going to try and go out relatively hard, but a little bit controlled on the way back. Empty the tank, give it the beans. Coach James says I've got to do more power in the second half than I do in the first half, so that's the plan. Okay, so just about ready. I'm just going to talk you through a few changes I've made since the last TT that I hope might help me. So first of all, I'm only running on one power pedal. Reason being is that I'm struggling with clipping in, especially at the hill climb the other day. So I've gone for an a easy to clip in pedal on one side. So on the start line, I will have my foot already clipped into that one. Then when they say go, I'll clip into that one and hopefully be easier. The power numbers are doubled from the left one, so it should absolutely be fine. What other changes I made? I've gone a bit narrower on the bars because it's only 10 miles. Aero matters more, and hopefully I can sustain the position for 10 miles as opposed to I couldn't do for 25. What else have I changed? Oh, my skin suit, so I'm not wearing a long sleeve suit, I'm wearing a short sleeve one, which is a tri-suit. Is that it, Liz?
Yeah.
You're gonna put... Okay, okay, bye. I must go walk myself.
Cool you down.
Exactly. Well done, that girl. I bet they love this, don't they?
Make sure your hat's not cockeyed.
What time are we now?
3:49.
Right, there we go. Yeah, so just getting myself a bit wet because then it, I don't know, keep it cooler for a bit longer. Feels lovely. Nice.
Come on, Daniel, looking good. Come on, Daniel, last dig to the finish, looking strong. Are you alright? The car's just round here in the shade. That looked quick.
It was hard, it wasn't that fast.
Oh.
I mean, relatively speaking, I had higher expectations. I'm sick of saying this. Maybe I need to do a bit more racing before I think I can put in great performances. I think I was just under 22 minutes, so I'm by no means upset about it. The speed for the power was good. Promising. What isn't promising is I completely died at the turnaround.
Oh, did you?
When I started hard for the first 30 seconds, but then I eased into it and came down to about 330 watts. So for reference, when I did 25 a couple of weeks ago, I averaged 320. So I thought, you know, for a 10 mile, should be a fair bit above that. Plan was to go out at 320, 330, then lift it to 350, 360 on the way back. I got to the turn, I don't know what the numbers were, but I feel like it was around 320, 330. I always had nothing. My heart rate was sky high. I think I'm too narrow. I think I struggled to breathe too much. I got to the turn in 9.5 minutes, so I was thinking, ooh, here we go. This could be a quick day, even if I drop a minute or so into the headwind on the way back. I'm still on for about 20 minutes, but it just slipped away. I got down to about, I think, 270, 280 watts on the way back. I was just trying to think about something that Matt Botterill told me a while ago. When you're feeling it and blowing up, just hold your position and do what you can numbers wise. The position is more important, so I just did that, kept in my position and just tried to crank out what I could. So yeah, 21.50 something, first 10-mile time trial done and dusted, so lots of experience, lots of things to work on. That's about it, but you don't really know where I was position wise until a couple of days when they get the results out. But I passed my minute man, but he had a mechanical on the side of the road. I need to go tell the organiser that. And then I passed my 2-minute man, but of course there's like 140 people in this event, so who knows how it's gone.
Well done.
What did it look like?
We looked really quick.
That's all that matters.
Until I drove past you that last time, and I could tell you looked loads slower then compared to what you looked like when I saw you go out and on your way back.
Some of that will be the tailwind on the way out. But
no, but I mean on the way back when you
wave that.
when you went past me on the way back at first, you looked quick. It was when I was in the car.
Yeah.
I thought, oh, you slowed. I thought you'd slowed down. I could tell, but you just didn't look as flowy. Looked hard work.
It was hard work. But thank you for the support. Anyway, I'm gonna get change and I'll perhaps talk a bit more about it in a minute.
Okay, see ya.
So now I've had time to pick my heart rate off the ceiling. I'll put the stats on screen for you now. I don't want it to be like negative about the ride, but I'm genuinely disappointed in my performance. I think the one positive I can take from it is that the speed was okay versus the power, but the power was low. So I averaged 27.5 miles an hour. I averaged 27.2 for a 25 last week. Power wise was only just over 300 watts, and I did about 320 for an hour last week. So just not quite up there. Looking at the ride now, I wonder if maybe I started too hard. I don't mean like the first half, I mean like the first 20 or 30 seconds. I think I did like 500 watts for like 20 seconds or something, so it's a fairly intensive start. Maybe I should just keep a lid on it a bit. I think that spiked my heart rate and then I struggled to get it down again. But my heart rate was sky high throughout, so I know that like my perceived exertion was quite high. I just didn't have the power. In the second half I really tried to maintain form, but I just lost it. Looking at some of the times today, some people have been close to 19 minutes and there might have even been some people under 19, so it was definitely a pretty quick day. So to ride only just under 22, I'm disappointed. I don't think that'll be good enough for the Nationals, but I'm going to enter, tick the reserve box, and I might get a reserve ride, but who knows. So what we're doing is we'll just come out to the local pub to try and drown my sorrows in some alcohol-free Peroni, and what are you having for tea?
Fish and chips.
And I'm having some sort of veggie burger. So yeah, that is it. Thanks for supporting today, Liz. Really appreciated it. What did you think of time trials?
It's just all over too quick for me.
We
used to it.
Thanks for saying you're not used to it. On that note, I think we're going to end it there. So I do have as well some good news today. I've got in a 25 time trial next Saturday, which is very local to me. Pretty quick course, so let's give it a... Oh, I forgot to tell you about my injury. Bashed my hand on a chain ring early, didn't I, Liz? But I was really grown up.
Quite dramatic.
I was really grown up with how I dealt with it, wasn't I?
This is the impression of Daniel at the kitchen table.
Yeah, I don't deal with injuries to myself very well, and I get quite faint, etc. But anyway,
Try to take over and sort him out.
Yeah, so yeah. Anyway, so that is it. So thank you very much for watching. I'm sorry that the performance wasn't quite there. However, hopefully in the next few weeks we'll get some better performances in. Is that it?
Yeah, I just want my dinner.
Yeah. All right. See you tomorrow at 4 PM.
Bye.
Bye.